Alright. It is time. Wait, if that's where I'm going, what the heck is this island? I don't actually know. Huh. It's a lot of islands for us to visit if we so chose. I assume that's our actual destination. And we're going for a small cave right here. Not really a cave, but a small passageway then. It's one of those where it just kind of shows you where you want where to go.
Just as we'd heard, it's unlikely we'll be discovered here.
Let's take the opportunity to rest, then proceed with the infiltration.
We can leave it any time. Let's get on with it then. Got my identification device on. Once we're inside the prison, we won't be able to come back out again for a while. We must be absolutely sure that we're ready for anything. Yeah, I should be high enough level, I'm sure. If not, I'll level up in the prison. Who cares? Let's go.
It's massive. That's the Agnian castle.
And it's floating.
Seen it before, Mia?
Nope. First time for me too. Like you guys. We never got any special training.
If our intel's right, we ought to find a cave if we circle along anti-clockwise.
Is that the one that then leads to the ventilation ducts in the camp?
Yeah, that's right.
Quickly. We need to get in before it gets light.
Tulia Bay. Now, we don't want to be spotted out here, though I don't think we have too much to worry about. Like, technically I shouldn't go between these islands, but there's nothing here, so we should be fine. It's not that well guarded then. These items. Oh wow, I would never have found that without them telling us about that. Wow. Dude, okay, so stop a little bit far from it, but that's fine. Look at this tiny crack in the wall. And we're in.
So there really was a cave here.
We'll have to find somewhere where the walls look thin.
Oh yeah, look at the enemies. I am overleveled, technically, so I should be fine. Game wants us to go that way. What's over here, then? While we're here, I might as well do a little bit of exploring. Oh. This place goes all over the place. All around. Okay. Okay, not too crazy. I just want this container, because who knows when I'll be back here.
It'd be rude not to.
Give me some gems. That might or may not be auto. There we go. I expected that. Okay, back to going this way then. The way I'm supposed to go. And we could see out from here to that place we were just at. Which is oh, I saw it. You guys tried to move as soon as I saw you guys, but it was too late. But it's littered with them too. I guess we're just gonna have to fight our way through. Okay, Noah's ranked up. That's good. We could swap you out to a healer class, I guess. Okay, well, if we're gonna have this many healers, then I'm gonna switch you out to you, so we can start to get a start on your press it here. So we can get a start on your requirements for use this art 100 times. It shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully he can do that himself and we don't have to be playing as him or as his class to get those. But because yikes. But on the other side, that means everyone would be this class and be up here. Oh my gosh, this class is ridiculous. This class will require a lot of grinding. Because just from these ones, it's heal 300,000 health and deal 300,000 damage. Shouldn't be that bad, but it's going to take a long time. Which is why hopefully he can start that off by himself. I think this is the place. If we break through this wall, we can get outside, right? Alright, Senna, we're up. Got it, I'm with you. Oh, I thought they were going to transform. That's fine. And we're outside, and we can very clearly see what kind of looks like the backside of the Mechonis' head, which you can just see from Earthsea in Xenoblade 1. And since we're kind of in the Earthsea, with it being Earthia Sea, it makes sense that that's still what that is. Though, not why his head is over here.
Now Agnes Castle.
Guess it had to happen eventually. Time for...
Oh yeah, you can see the side of its eye down there, kind of. At least I think that's what those cracks are supposed to be. But yeah, that's definitely the Mechonis' head.
Guess it's time to plan the day.
That whole snowy region ahead of us, that's links up around the side of the world to the start of our adventure. So I believe we'll go there eventually? Probably? It's one of those places that we might end up going to soonish.
Over here! We just gotta commit to the motion! Don't spark this up.
Looks like there's no turning back after this.
Well, on we go then.
Yeah, right. We can't turn back. You're 100% right.
Good morning, you snuffing reprobates. Beautiful morning today. If only I could appreciate it. Didn't get much sleep. Do you know why? Because the eclipse draws ever nearer. How many of you are getting made an example of in Hope's Rest this time? I can hardly contain myself thinking about it. Couldn't catch a wink of sleep last night, me.
Nutty snuffer. He's really enjoying this.
Yet, nonetheless, the show must go on in order to unite our hearts and minds to keep the world in balance and perfect harmony. This will be your final resting place. So why not live a little while you still have some body to enjoy it with? I'll give him something to enjoy.
What term is he even? It's not like he'll have that much longer than them to live. Ah, bollocks. It's okay. I'm not bothered. I hate people like that. Is this about the right place?
I can't tell from the data we've pulled. We'll have to check each route systematically.
Oh boy, do we have multiple ways to go? That's gonna be interesting. How are we gonna get back up if we do go drop down? The answer is we can't. So we just gotta choose our drop point wisely. The game wants me to drop here, so I'll drop here. Two guards. Probably shouldn't just force our way through, eh? Agreed. Let's look for another place. Oh, so we actually have to investigate all of them. Oh, and you guys are over here now? What the heck? Whoop. This is a warehouse of some kind. According to schematic, that is what it is. What do you think, Noah? There are no guards, so we should be able to proceed. You're right. Seems safe enough. Let's go down through here. Hold up. Shouldn't we be taking off our eye patches? As far as I can tell, people being held in here don't have them on. Makes sense.
So much to see, huh?
Alright. Here we are. My first impressions when the cutscene showing the area.
Now we have to find this Gondor customer.
Is that the layout, especially with the cafeteria, I guess, really made me think of Moradane kind of architecture. Because like the two areas I thought of immediately from Xenoblade 2, of course, were the Moradanian battleship, which is a mess of corridors, and kind of has similar sort of aesthetic, and the factory, except this place is a lot less open than the factory.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
The hell you come here for?
Gondor.
Is that Gondor?
I asked you a question. Give me an answer, fresh fish.
Huh?
Huh? Cut the crap. Any lights on in there, you dead brain?
Hold on. Is Gondor a...
Is Gondor a what? Finish your damn sentence. What? My name? You got a problem with it? So she's Gondor. Bitch queen. She must have thought she was being funny. Oh, so you agree, do you?
No, it wasn't. I didn't mean. Ah!
Go die in a ditch, you turd. Yikes. Never thought I'd hear someone top Uni's sweary mouth. Don't you go copying her, Senna. Nah, not my style. Oh, wow. Ways to talk trash about one of your friends. So, where was I?
Think it was about why they're here.
Oh, right. That. So, what's the idea, sweethearts? Now she's playing nice?
You're Gondor.
What's it to you?
Monica from the city. She told us about you. She said you'd know where the queens are.
So you are the bitch queen's lapdogs?
Please tell us what you know. We have good reason to meet with them. To bring peace and to set the world to rights.
This shit again?
What?
I'm fed up with hearing that sanctimonious ardent crap.
So you aren't gonna help us out then?
If you're trying to kill the now, then you can just forget it.
Kill the now?
Did I bloody stutter? Oh, you just don't get it. Maybe this'll hammer it home. Eggy, Oggy,
Mom? At your command.
give this lot a bruising and dump him in the trash.
Mom. My pleasure.
How funny. Did the guards from above leave? Looks like they did. Well,
Scaring me.
yeah, because we still have spectators down here. I always keep doing that. So annoying. Oh, and we're not allowed to interlink because that would draw too much attention to ourselves. It makes sense. That's fine. We don't need to interlink. Wait, what happens if we try to interlink during a chain? We might just not be allowed to as well. Well, we're at half health now. Is this fight going to end anytime soon, or we're going to actually have to take it down? I mean, that's fine. Because sometimes story events or story fights, you don't have to. We don't have to finish you off. So unless we're not, it's not like we're killing you here. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Wait, what happened? Oh, someone else threw my aggro. That's a little annoying. Oh, you know what we haven't done for Chronicles? I haven't seen Triton's specialties for during the Chanta. What do you do? Either adds 50 or removes TP upon 50 TP upon reactivation. Upon your own reactivation. Oh. How strange. Huh. I'll go topple. You aren't very strong, though. I'll say that much for you. We're really gonna get 100% here. Barely. Oh, you're going down. I kinda wish a chain attack would continue to the next one when we're clearly in a boss fight. When just a fight with multiple enemies. But whatever, it shouldn't matter. Okay, I guess we don't get to see Triton's order in this fight. Okay, no Ouroboros order. Good to know. Okay, Gondor, time for you to go down. Any second now. In which case, it might just end the battle. It didn't. Sometimes it would. That's fine, you're gonna go down any moment now. As people do damage. There we go.
You better appreciate it. Wait, it's glowing.
Careful. She packs a meaner punch than you think, Noah.
Yeah, no jokes.
Of course she does. She's a pro. That's Monica's daughter for you.
Huh?
Daughter? You mean that she was born from Monica? Like that baby we saw?
That's about the size of it. Plus, the head Ouroboros candidate.
That too?
You don't say. It all adds up now. Oi! What are you prattling on about? You got something to say? Say it to my face.
We do.
Go on then.
Why are we fighting each other? It's so pointless.
Piss off. No, it's not.
Why?
Because you dads haven't figured it out.
About killing the Now?
Yeah.
Then stop holding out and just tell us.
Set the world to rights, you said.
Yeah, I did.
Not sure if you're just being self-righteous, but take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost. Running after that shit already.
All right, that's enough. On your knees now, all of you. Hands behind your head. Disobey me, you'll get time in solitary.
Change of plan. Sheathe your blades now. Let's just do as he says, okay?
Okay, got it. Stay safe on your end too. How are you allowed to communicate in and out? Because it's not just city folks in here, right? Well, maybe it is just city. In which case, they can't do that. Because they need the eye patch, I believe. Jensen and the others are all in the same cell, looks like. They didn't notice us coming in from the outside. I think we can call step 1 of the plan a success. Wonder how we're supposed to get Gondor to work with us. Yeah. The way she said we were trying to kill the Now sounded like she might take some convincing. Yeah, and what the spark does that even mean? I have no idea. Killing everyone in order to change what's currently happening? In order to provide enough, oomph to change how the world works? I guess? But I think I want to ask Gondor about it. Lots to talk about. Dude, I'm not looking forward to raising a merry ruckus just to get out. That seemed not strictly necessary. What do you mean? You're new around here, eh? If you don't stir yourself, you might miss grub, you know. They even feed us? Well now, seems we have more freedom than we initially assumed here. Let's look for Gondor.
New visitor for an old sea dog.
Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, rest spot. How long is this are we gonna be in here? Oh no, there's people for us to talk to. Who, I guess they're just part of city, so they'll add to the city group. They've been making us work the whole time we've been locked up in here. What's more, Agnes uses the stuff that we produce to carry on their war. If something that I made hurt one of my family back in the city, I don't know what I'd do. Living with that anxiety for so many years, it's enough to send you crazy. Years? Yikes.
Would you believe it?
Your cell's not this way. You better get back before the guards start giving us all earache.
Huh.
You say that,
Would
but
you
there's
believe it?
someone I want to talk to in here. No one wants to be trapped in this cesspit, slaving the rest of their lives away. I want to get out of here as soon as possible, and I dare say you do too.
Always nice to see a new face.
Come on, get to the central cell block for morning assembly. You can't be late, or you'll wind up in the punishment cell. Oh, there's... question mark? Okay. Why is there a Nopon caravan in here? That sounds weird. If she'd have lost heart, I would have given her a good thrashing. But Gondor's Gondor, wherever she goes. So the infiltration went fine, but then all hell broke loose. Well, it's hardly a surprise. Gondor's always been that way. Must be tough for poor Aggie and Augie. There were a lot of soldiers in this prison who I know well. It was devastating not knowing whether they were alive or dead, so it was a huge relief to see they were still alive. I know the mission here is to rescue Gondor, but I also want to make sure that we get everyone else home if we can. Okay. Trader Pond. What do you... Nothing over sale? Why? Is it because I need to talk to you first? Can Ruggy Scruggy help friends? Shosho asked us to collect stones. Oh, Ruggy Scruggy had some of those. What do you mean by had? Ruggy Scruggy lost all of them during prison labor times. Ruggy Scruggy not slacker like Momama, so tried very hard to search, but too many scary people, so could not find. I see where this is going. Fine, we'll go on a stone hunt for you. That's very helpful. Any color okay, so bring findings back to Ruggy Scruggy. Alright.
Always nice to see a new face.
I always get sad in the lead up to the day of the eclipse. A spectacle of slaughter. I'd rather be dying in battle. Why did I have to get myself captured back then?
Always nice to see a new face.
The identification devices work pretty well, it seems. Just take care of the guards. Don't see our take care of the guards. Don't see our little modifications. Drawing attention to yourselves by interlinking is absolutely out of the question. Got it. The lost numbers locked up in the prison camp were all captured during missions they'd undertaken. They've remained here year after year with hardly a hope of getting out. And we had no idea what kind of life they've been leading here. So many people to talk to. They really pulled the wool over these Agnian guards' eyes. Plenty of my comrades have been telling them that Mobius are pulling the strings, but they won't believe a word of it.
Always nice to see.
Door? Door's locked. Other door, which has nothing on the other side of it. Okay. You'll see Gondor around the central cell block a lot. Just look for 2 burly dudes hanging around. I'm sure you won't miss them.
Always nice.
10 long years I've spent in this prison camp. That's humdinger of a stretch. It's probably about time they picked me out for the chop. What makes you think that? My age. You don't see many old prisoners in here, do you?
Always nice to see a new face.
Ooh, a door. I could just run through. Oh, this is where I came in from. I see, okay. Good to know. And this is where I could go to pick up food if I so desired. I'm sorry, there's so much on my plate right now. Can't really afford to help you guys out. Sure thing. Could you spare us a few tips at the very least? Yeah, maybe. There's a Nabon trader got mixed up with the Gen popped here. If there's anything you need, that might be a way to get a hold of it.
Always nice to see a new face.
Alright, let's see if we can get out that way. I don't think we can quite yet. That's fine. We'll have to wait for recess time or whatever.